Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have the Generals at War event. Speaking of generals on the Bloody Lane, today we have Hampton's Legion leading the CSA and the 59th New York leading the Union. And then our second map, we have Archer's Brigade leading the CSA and 9th Corps leading the USA on the Hagerstown Turnpike. It should be exciting. Thank you to our Patreons for the support. If you'd like the support, go beneath the video, hit the link to go on the Patreon where you can get behind the scenes footage and videos before everyone else. Our teams for today on the Confederate side, you have the Davis Brigade, Hampton's Legion, Archer's Brigade, and the Irish Volunteer Brigade, whereas on the Union side you have 9th Corps, 59th New York, Iron Brigade, and the 79th New York Highlanders. With that being said, I hope you enjoy. And here we are live on the battlefield after the glorious update, and performance seems to have improved. Huzzah to that, we're at Generals at War. I haven't watched this event yet. We had Shade earlier, covered this event a long time ago, but we're back at it. Today on the Bloody Lane, we got about 130-man server, and today announcing with us is the one and only Red.
Hello, it is me, 59ny.org.
Beautiful. I love the 59ny chant. I saw you clip one of your privates saying that in one of my videos, and ever since then it's great to say.
Hell yeah, brother.
So Red apparently came up with the Union plan, and apparently they're not following it.
Nope. But you know what? That's okay.
What was the
yeah,
what was the Union plan supposed to be?
So it was supposed to be we send all the flags over to the western part of the map to bait the Rebs into shifting to cover that, and then once the Rebs move off this southern side, the Union surges forward as a huge group, pushes past the fence into the corn. What they're doing now, basically, but with the entire team there, not just two units.
Yeah, and even then they're winning.
And then the flags would come over.
Yeah,
they did win.
Half the CSA team wasn't even there, which I'm confused by. What, AB? I think that's Archer's Brigade. I think this is probably the first time I've covered them and some IVB guys, but very fascinating. It's kind of weird. I'm used to seeing bigger servers for events, and so it's like, where's the whole Union team? It's like, oh, they're right here. Anyways, Archer's Brigade moving in.
But they're about to get cooked, actually, because they're so split out. The Rebs are mounting a counter, and because that group to the far north hasn't moved down like they should have, they're going to get wiped out here, I think, on this right side, on the Reb right. That is, if the Rebs get aggressive here, which, you know what, I don't think they'll do, actually, so they might be okay.
This is so weird. They're all just kind of standing here.
Yeah, no, they're going to get wiped, this Union group, because, once again, that Union group to the north is cucking the team right now, to put it bluntly. I mean, you can look and see right now, they're getting shafted because they don't have any support. I think that was, I think it was literally just 9th Corps and the 59th, right on, coming over.
Why are they heading over now?
And now IB is now just now moving in, but they came way too fucking late.
If anything, why didn't they? I mean, they could kind of go to the point area instead, so they get some firm hold on the road, and have those flags to spawn guys in. But now they're just falling back. What the heck? That was weird to watch.
That was really badly coordinated. I don't know what happened. It seems like the plan from Cord wasn't followed really well at all, actually. And on top of that, I feel like that Union volley in the beginning wasted shots that could have been used when they pushed down. But it was still a good push for this Union group on the Union left here to go down to the snake rail. They just got left out to hang by the group to the north.
Yeah, indeed. In that group to the north, they're still holding up there. More Union from spawn heading up there. Union's kind of splitting themselves in half, which in a smaller server like this, I guess even a bigger server, but more impactful now, you can't be splitting up like this.
No, for sure. Super interesting to see how this unfolds, though, because the one thing that was discussed in Cord that I especially tried to push forward was don't shoot from range, get aggressive, because the Rebs have such a bad ticket situation on this map. You can afford to do that. You know, you can afford to keep pushing and break them. And it looks like they're playing from range for now, which is just going to hurt the Union and give the Rebs more time.
And to your point about the ticket disparity for the CSA, I mean, look at the tickets right now. Union's a little bit ahead, if not they're tied right now. But like that was a half Union push, and it was bad. It was a good push for what they had, but they lost, and the tickets are still generally even, which just shows how bad it is for the CSA.
Exactly. Yeah, this is definitely not an easy Confederate map to win, but they're doing a good job so far. They could have definitely played a little bit more aggressive in the beginning with that Union group on their side of the map here. If they had just squished them in with how, no offense to IB or whoever's on that hill over there to the north, but they saw that they weren't moving or doing anything, so they could have definitely afforded to just push forward, wipe out that Union group, and they would have had the advantage on tickets here. Either way, they're doing fine, but there's something to note.
Yeah, the 79th New York Highlanders are the only ones up top. They are the CSA shots actually quite impressive. There was like 6 of them up there. Now there's only 3. Decently done by them. IB 15th Wisconsin up to the front here. I love the bullet trails that they did in this update.
I was just about to say the same exact thing. It looks really fucking cool. It's a little weird because I'm just not used to it. You know what I mean? But it's cool seeing the balls go through the air and whiz by. And on the topic of volleys and effective fire, I'm saddened to report that the Union on the Union left missed almost every single shot, if not every single shot, from those 2 volleys they just unleashed. They hit 0 of the Rebels on this fence line.
That's the one thing. If they had a kill counter in this game, like it showed everyone when you got a kill, imagine you just all volley and see no kills.
It would be humbling for quite a lot of units, in my opinion, who think that they're really good shots. They would find out they really are not.
Yeah, I mean, artillery. But
Already.
Union forming up here. Are they going?
They're
now?
going. Let's see. I'm following the 59th New York.
Yeah, you can see the
Rebels
bullets
hitting 3, 4. I think Rebs have buck and ball here, or is it the Union that does?
I think Rebs do.
Ooh, a couple Union shooting their shot very early.
One of the Union guys trashing CSA shots as he should. A lot of misses here.
And here we go. Point blank shots from the Union. No hits. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, my God. This is actually so sad. Neither side has hit anyone.
And now Union's charging in. Again, I think you said this earlier, Red, but if they're going to charge in anyways, save your shots till you get point blank like this, because the Rebels don't have their shots, that's for sure. And
yeah, the Union just got torn to fucking shreds by this Rebel group AB on the left side here, because they waited and held their shots until the Union stopped to shoot theirs. And right before the Union got off those shots, they let loose and they ripped apart all of 9th Corps and a portion of the 59th on the right, and IB actually.
Beautifully done. And I mean, even now, despite the domination from CSA, Union's barely behind on tickets.
Yeah, this is definitely not going smoothly for the Union at all. But you know what? It could be worse.
So true. The best is yet to come. Let the Union cook. There's time.
I'm hoping they figure it out, because as a Union man myself, I want to see a cleaner. And oh wow,
that 79th Highlander guy goes down. Union hitting engaged.
Well, hey, speaking of the 79th, they're the group here to the north, kind of out on their own a little bit. No hate at all. I'm just kind of curious why they haven't gone in with the main team. They're just kind of sitting here with their 5 or 6 guys getting killed skirmishing and out of line, actually, which is definitely not helping the Union's tickets over here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as Red was describing, this event is essentially a BLN Wednesday event, just with no, like, season schedule and stuff. It's just, like, the leaders are randomly picked. And they have a Steam chat, too. So I don't know if 79th New York is just not listening, or they don't have someone in there, or they're just not listening, but Or maybe it's a part of the plan. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah, it is actually just the Wednesday night events, but for EU basically, and on Sundays, and it is a fun time. It's just you get definitely an interesting group of guys who go. Iron Brigade's pretty solid for NA. I have played them a few times EU. They're a good group of guys. Obviously, 59th is solid, representing Sussy here. Ninth Corps is solid. That's why I'm a little surprised, honestly, at the performance of the Union so far. Because yes, the red position on the left here on Bloody Lane is a tough one to crack if they're disciplined. But they also, the Union's not really hitting shots. They're not as, what's the word for it? Cohesive as they probably should be, if that makes sense.
There's artillery.
There is already, yes.
5 guys on CSARD.
Yeah, 5 guys not doing a whole lot. To be realsies right now.
Yeah, but even I mean, it's 7-man balance in favor of CSA. So I mean, infantry-wise, CSA is still winning. But
yeah, I mean, now we're kind of at a standstill here. It's kind of, I think the Union is waiting for something.
Oh,
and there they go.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at Scoins not making the red mistake and dying at the very front of every charge.
Oh, good guy.
Union getting dropped as they run up. Wolfie in the very front here. Here he goes. Wolfie and Pumpkin leading the charge with Jim Bob. Wolfie's still alive. Is he? Oh! Pumpkin's still alive. Oh!
Confederates
Smalley dead.
Saving a lot of those shots till they get very close, and this Union charge is so spread out.
Yeah, it's spread out, but now it's going to be up to the Union who just got there to make these shots count, and it doesn't look like they are.
Sorry, Union has buck and ball as well. The 69th's on here. I should know that.
Yeah, those are your people, man.
I know.
And
glorious flag.
Once again, the Union is just getting outshot like crazy right now.
Which is bizarre. I mean, you can see how many flags, at least I'm right-clicking. You can see how many flags are still, like, CSA is just... What?
Wow, look at the tickets, man. Oh,
now
wow.
It's not even close. Wow.
Jeez, this Union attack has definitely crumpled. I mean, the Rebs are up 10 guys, to be fair. But at the same time, it should be... They're also down 5, basically, for Marty. So it's really quite balanced. I just don't think the Union's hitting good shots, honestly.
Yep.
I mean, you know, then again, though, the new Buck and Ball update could have something to do with this, at least with the performance of those units who grabbed the 69th companies. Like IB, the biggest group on the Union side right now, behind the 59th, or next to the 59th. They've all got Buck and Ball loaded for sure. And if they're doing those volleys from top of the hill, they're definitely not hitting anything with the new Buck and Ball range, like rules. But on top of that, I mean, I don't know. Either way, point-blank range should be hitting shots.
Yeah, I don't see how the Buck and Ball update would really change the meta on a map like this.
Yeah, you're right.
Because Union just doesn't sit back and shoot. That's just not how Union plays this map.
True. I was just trying to think of like why they'd be missing shots.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me, you know, I guess it's just gonna, it's literally just they're just not aiming.
Are they going too high or too low, from what you're seeing?
From what I saw, honestly, it looked like they were going too high. Because I heard a bunch of shots hit the wood and the fence, but even then, I mean, I also heard and saw a lot of the whizzing going above their heads. So maybe a couple guys just going for headshots a little too much.
That could be it. CSA Artillery hit 2 guys. And
that's a record.
Union's gunning it to the right side right now. Crap.
This is a good move.
So it's 59 versus HL, right? Those are the leaders of each side?
Yes.
Okay. I should have mentioned that earlier, and you can see Wilkes here from HL. He's looking to the right side with his binos, starting to pan his way to the left side where the whole Union team's going. Still can't see him.
I think this Union group of IB and who's in front here? IB, yeah, Iron Brigade. I think may have revealed our cards a little bit too early for the Union, because they, as you can see, they're going up and over this fence in clear sight of the Reb
Yeah, with that
units
flag.
over there. Yeah,
CSA still hasn't moved.
they might think it's a diversion, possibly.
That's could be. 59th's going very, at least scoins this. There's a couple guys, but here goes
Yeah.
Iron Brigade.
Okay, this is, yeah.
And it looks like CSA starting to move.
Yeah, they're moving a little late, though. I think Union will definitely get there. I don't know if they're going to try to pre-cap or early cap to draw the Rebs in. They shouldn't have to, because the Rebs are playing, in my opinion, they're playing really well, honestly. Because they're not turtling. You know what I mean? They're just playing straight fight to fight, and they're just winning every fight to fight they get. The cap isn't working for me. I don't know if it's working for you.
It's not going up. I don't think Union's on it. I think they got to be in the road.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I think you're right.
So CSA's taking dear sweet time to reform, but this is letting the whole Union team get decent positions here on this snake fence. You got the IB there. To their right, the 59th New York, and to their right, you have 9th Corps. 6 Wisconsin guys in Iron Brigade holding further behind on the rocks. I don't know why they would hold back there, but here comes the CSA.
Yeah, they're coming out the core now. It's going to be on the Union to maintain that discipline until they actually see the Rebs, because that's what I think the Rebs are doing better. Thinking about it a little more, they're waiting until they actually have good shots on the Union, and then shooting. The Union is just shooting the moment they see any glimpse of movement. And as you can see right now, that volley the Union just did killed five guys with a line of 15. And now the Rebs are just laying into him right now.
Yeah, a lot of these bucking ball shots just miss. I mean, Union's just not hitting shots.
And then look over there in the far east, you have a group double quick timing it down the hill. They're quick timing it down the hill, Eagle.
No way!
They're quick timing it down the hill.
Let me guess, 79th. It is!
Yeah, they're quick timing it down the hill. Look at him go.
Oh, someone's double quicking. He's gone. He's gone. Oh, they're double quicking now. They're double quicking.
They're picking up this.
It's going to the sprint.
Wow, fuck. And over here on the far west, the Union is laying it in pipe for pipe against the Rebs, getting laid out right now. Meanwhile, the 79th New York, those beasts of burden are on the... Oh, and the Rebs hit friendlies on the left, on the right side authority.
Hampton's Legion looks like they're pulling off to maybe go to this right side.
And look at this. Look at this. Look over at Ricks. He's looking at a Reb right in front of him. He has not shot him. He's looking at... Oh, no. None of his guys shoot back.
The flag.
Come on.
They can't use the...
Boss Kid 6 going into the corner. What's he gonna do? I really gotta know what's happening in the Steam Cat, because the Union is throwing this away. Love these guys in the Union, but this is just disappointing to watch right now. But it looks like the Rebs are throwing it away even harder. I'm not gonna lie, because they've just pulled off entirely from this.
They saw that quick time approach and are scared. They don't know what's gonna come. Here comes Ricks. Why is he walking down the middle of the road? Ricks!
They're not gonna get scared. They're about to wipe out and get a shit ton of battle lines from the Union. Here they go. Oh, flag is dead.
No one else.
Here goes Private Coco from IVB. He's looking. He's aiming at Rick so he can hit the shot. No, he misses. IVB misses those shots. Let's all know that.
Yeah, we heard it here. Well, I don't know. He's going back up.
Ricks, is he even shooting? He is not. He's just sitting there.
Union have pushed back the CSA all on that side, but the 79th is really maneuvering around the CSA very successfully.
I'm watching a strategic masterclass here from the 79th New York. Once again, no hate, but this is just so entertaining.
Here comes Coco.
Here comes Private Coco. Once again, here he goes with the shot. Does he hit it?
Oh!
Ricks gets Coco'd.
His friends don't even shoot back.
Volunteer Keck aiming and not shooting into the corn. Now here's the Reb problem. The Rebs, these guys over here, HL or whoever, HL, they should just get in there. They should just wipe out 79th, because they would get those tickets, and they know there's not many guys. They've had
Coco,
3 of their guys run up and take shots.
Yeah, Coco's telling TJ, I think, about that, but
Oh, here goes Coco again.
Oh,
Little
he's...
beast.
Right there.
Oh, here goes the shot.
Oh,
Oh, he did.
No,
Oh,
Ricks is back
he's
in. Ricks
playing
is back in.
tactical. And here comes the Union. They're going to cap the point.
Yeah, because, I mean,
So,
CSA doesn't
yeah.
look like they're turtling, but I don't know why they pulled off completely.
Because they were beating the Union on that on the Union right here. They were winning that fight. So I mean, you know, I kind of understand if you're the Rebs and you're getting losses and you're taking losses. I understand why you would pull off that fight because you don't want to equalize the tickets. But in doing so, I feel like they gave up an opportunity to really hurt the Union with their tickets because Union is one more Rick's kill away from getting down to taking losses.
So true. Oh, what a volley. 79th caught off
Union-
guard, and their quick timing.
Union volleys into nothing.
That's a victory volley.
The 79th charging forward, thinking there's the enemy. Here they go. And for the first time this game, the 79th is rejoined with the Union team on this right side.
Huzzah! Union goes down to taking losses.
Yep, one of the 79th guys got caught by himself. And believe it or not, it is IVB's Coco getting the kill.
No way! Promote this man. Who's the Union Rambo out on the distance? Colt here from the 79th. Kills
Oh, and
Archer.
he kills one.
What a shot!
Volunteer Colt leading
Oh, here
the
comes
way.
over the
Here he goes,
officer.
running up
Here
to
goes the officer.
Does he get the kill?
Oh.
Oh!
Wait, but he's getting reinforcements from the 79th. They're moving down the road.
The three of them, what are they doing? Oh, no, here we go. Iron Brigade shifting over to the left side here. This is the Rebels' time to shine. Because if they recap this point right now, they are still up an entire morale stage in front of the Union. But the Rebs, I don't think, know that the Union's coming down this road.
I
But
don't.
they're in a good spot.
I kind of don't get why the Union's moving like this. If this is supposed to force the CSA to come to you, I don't know why Union's trying to push the CSA. And I don't know why the CSA hasn't reacted either.
The CSA, see, this is the first, I was going to say effective Union volley, but it only killed 3 guys in the Reb line. But it did drop a flag, so that was kind of cool. But here comes the Rebs, and here they're going to take aim. They have time. Oh, and they are ripping apart these Union guys on the southeastern side of their line here. Not many, though. Not many. I will make a note. The 59th is holding down point. 20 guys strong for this event. Good job, fellas.
79th
Hitting
is
some
fighting the Russians. DB just
The 59th,
running.
ooh.
79th, sorry.
79th is gonna.
What is this
they're gonna
off?
win that fight
Who's the
actually,
flag bearer?
and they get they get team killed. 59th hit some really good shots on some moving Rebs in the corn, but they're not really shooting at much out here because most of the Rebs are concentrated on that far left side, and that unit on the far left, IB, got fucking whipped. If you look at the snake rail, they lost almost the entire group that they sent to deal with those guys on the left. 79th, though, I will say, Soviet Juggernaut put in the work, killing the flag bearer twice.
That's a promotion.
Would you say it's like a Coco level promotion? 'Cause Coco's
I don't know. I
pretty
don't know about
low,
Coco, man. Coco is that's pretty hard to get up to that man's level. I am thoroughly shocked. Maybe not shocked to you viewers of the 79th New York Highlanders, but the 79th has maneuvered the CSA so hard and has barely taken any casualties when doing so.
Yeah, good for the 79th. You know, we're saying a few jokes, but they and as we say it, they're actually gonna get wiped here, I believe. If not by friendly fire, then by the Rebs, who are
Why does he have a sword? Look at that! They don't even see him.
Private Box Kid killing their flag bearer,
Forcing CSA down to taking losses.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
the Union is getting better.
Whenever there's a counterattack, the defenders have to be aggressive, whether it be to try to push the team who capped the point into last stand or to retake it quickly. You got to be aggressive either way. There's no good reason to sit back, and here we're watching.
And on that note, oh sorry, go.
No, I was just gonna finish that. Yeah, we're just watching the CSA just sit back and shoot, as if that's a good thing.
Yeah, but on that note of getting aggressive, Archer's Brigade over here on the southeastern side of the map, they flanked the Union line and ripped a really nice volley into the side of the IB guys sitting there.
But can they
But
capitalize?
once again, like you said,
why is Union falling back? Are they trying to
think they're
adjust to
trying
the
to
CSA?
outflank. Yeah, they're trying to outflank the flanking
What?
CSA.
But by doing
on
that,
that note,
you're splitting yourself apart. CSA could charge point and win.
But the thing is, I don't know if the CSA is going to actually do that because
That's
they're
true.
not in a great spot to. Oh, and as I say it, they actually do it. Okay, I'm wrong.
Are they? Oh yeah, there they go.
There they go. Not all of them yet. It's a little bit of a piecemeal, but they're going in now. I think they're going to try bounding forward. They're going to use the snake rails cover and just shoot and move. AB 5th
What?
Alabama's Major Blue. Major Blue, go fuck yourself. I came first. Everyone else, you guys look great. But hey, 79th is still standing strong over here on the other side of the road. They're flanking. There they go.
The Union isn't even responding, and they're just falling back now. The Union have given up the
falling
point.
back. 59th running away as well now. I mean, they are outnumbered by quite a lot, so I get it. But they, they could have tried sticking it for a minute. The Rebs aren't killing many of the 59th running away or the 9th Corps guys. And they're still mostly at full strength over here. So I guess not a bad tactical move to move back, especially when you have the entire Reb team coming on you. I think as an overall, though, the Union definitely fucked up there by not reacting to that flank properly and letting the Rebs just roll them on the side. Because if we right-clicked, the Union did have more in front. But then again, they don't know that. So
one good thing I was just going to say is like, oh, the 15th Wisconsin, some 59th guys, they're pushing up on the far left. They're taking that corner because the CSA isn't there. That'd be great for the Union, but now they're just all falling back.
Yeah, I'm really confused. Why did they just give up that position? If I was Bus, I would be fuming. I'd be livid right now. I would be insulting mothers. And a part of me wants to just, wants to say some mean things about this maneuver over here on the left side. But I'm willing to give the Union the benefit of the doubt. I want to see what they do with this. I am very confused though, because like you just said, they gave up one of the best positions on this map on that left side. They had it, no uncontested, and they just ran away. And it looks like they ran away to like the forming spot the Union has 4 pushes down that left side.
What the heck? Yeah, so I mean, Union's forming on the right side as well, and what are they going for? What is this officer doing? Scoins. Ah, yes. The man in charge. Maybe he's just seeing what the CSA is doing.
No, they're forming line and volleying down. But the 59th isn't really there. They definitely took some losses. Yeah, they hit a couple good shots there, which is nice, but...
Oh, they're going back down to that corner.
Yeah, because the Rebs don't need to sit anywhere near point. They're up on tickets now. They can just fall back and do whatever they want, really. They can afford to wait for the Union to do something. Because if they just found out, they will win a counterattack if they do it.
What? 15th Wisconsin's positioning is very weird here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad that somebody moved down that left side, except once again, it's kind of null because the entire Rebel team is going to slink in and squish the Union over here, and they're going to do the exact same thing they did before.
And we're seeing it again. Yeah. Look at the Union's rushing from the other side of the field now.
Here they go, though. This could be a good move for the Union.
Yeah, DB, they're trying to stop them, but they're heavily outnumbered.
Scoins pulling a red. He's always telling me not to, to stop dying at the head of a charge. But, Scoins, you just died. What's going on, Scoins? 59th getting to the fence line pretty unscathed now, putting good shots into the Rebs. 79th all on their own, charging forward. Oh, Ricks gets a kill. Ricks laying out the heat. Sergeant Homa. Oh. 79th anchoring this left side right now. I don't know for how much longer. Hitting some pretty okay shots there.
I know.
HL coming over, though. They still haven't killed these guys.
What are they doing? What is HL? I'm so confused. What am I watching?
I don't know. HL is also acting very indecisive by just not pushing to the fence.
Lucian has arrived.
They're kind of getting smoked.
Union hit breaking. Lucian's hitting some great shots here.
Yeah, Lucian hit every 4 out of 6 of those shots before getting killed himself. Major Blue dies. Go fuck yourself, Major Blue. Rest of the Union falling back from this left side.
Scoins moved a couple of his guys onto the point, the last remaining ones, to probably start capping, pre-cap anyways.
There's only
but
two 59th guys left though from that push.
They were dying when they moved their way over, and Union's falling back.
Robbie and Slinky Malinky, one of the new recruits for K Company, the 59th. Private Robbie, look at this guy, straight up beast, maneuvering, bouncing like a snake in a cornfield, avoiding the shots of the rebels. Now he's kind of looking at them, baiting them to move forward and charge him. Private Robbie still.
No!
Slinky Malinky does not see the flag go down. He could have earned himself a medal there. I saw that, Slinky. I'm disappointed.
Back to volunteer you go. If you have volunteer, I don't know.
We have guests.
No,
so.
back to citizen.
Back to guest. I will say, good. Kudos to the rebels. And I never like to say this, but they are playing this map very well. Bloody Lane's not easy, and it's especially hard as rebels to be up. What, half a morale stage basically?
I would maybe say a little over a fourth, not half right now.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Either way, though, they're up on tickets pretty, I wouldn't say comfortably, but pretty okay. And they've been maneuvering as a team really well, moving as one big group. And I think that's where the Union has been lacking. They've been kind of splintered, going in piecemeal a lot.
Agreed. Good match on the CSA so far, but can they pay it off?
Yeah, if the Rebs win this, it'll definitely be a great victory for the Rebel team. But now I think they're doing something a little silly. They're actually pushing forward onto the cap zone and shooting from directly on cap, which, we'll see how that goes. Union does have 3 flags down, though, so they are going to be pretty limited as to what they can do with respawning.
And Union is just sitting out and shooting from a distance. Oh, some guys try. Oh no, they're just running up the line. I wonder if when Union's gonna go for that left corner, and now Iron Brigade's going. Oh my goodness, I can't speak.
Yeah, there they go. They will get that left side.
Oh,
that's gonna be a really good.
On the rock. Oh, they're stopping on the rock.
That's a weird position.
I've never seen the Union do this before.
They could have really hurt the Rebs there by just shooting down their unprotected side. But now the Union has kind of one rock for 5 guys.
Oh my goodness!
Missed
all those shots hit right in front of them. It's not even like a big hill. What?
I think these guys have buck and ball loaded because there's no way they should have.
Oh yeah, they have the 69 flag. Never mind. I'm like, that would be a shame.
Either way, though, 9th Corps here coming in now. Maybe hitting 1 or 2 guys on the Reb line, if that. And what's really interesting, look at these tickets right now. The Union will hit final stand, last push.
Final stand.
Final stand. My bad.
It's a lot better sounding than last stand.
Oh, here comes. All right, Lucian taking the IB guys finally onto the exposed flank of the Rebs, making them fall back off that fence line. But they're taking a lot of losses in this position here.
And are they going back?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, they're running away from that spot now. At least a couple of them are, if not. I don't know what's going on over there. Hey, I'm just happy the CU event isn't like a line battle, basically. We're getting down and dirty.
Indeed, indeed.
And we've got a couple 59th guys over here to the northeast on top of the hill, shooting down onto the Rebs from this fence line. I see a good few shots from 59th, 59ny.org. Right on.
Is that an actual website?
Not, yeah, it's an actual website. It just reroutes to our Discord.
Oh. Smart.
Yeah, but it's easier to say 59ny.org.
Oh, of course.
Than like paste the Discord link.
Join to https // discord / H capital O L A.
Yeah, so see, if I try telling someone that in game, they look at me like I'm crazy, right? But if I just tell them 59ny.org, it's like, oh shit, I know how to do that.
It's very satisfying as well. It's like A and V knows.
Exactly. And in charges, it's fun to just to advertise, as you've heard on the Black Lives Network broadcast a
Of
couple
course.
times before.
Honestly, when you're just recruiting, you shouldn't do a pitch like, guys, join our regiment. Just say 59ny.org. Just keep repeating that. And then maybe one or two people will be like, what is this link?
You know, you might be surprised. That's actually how I've recruited a couple guys. Is I'll just be leading pubs, and then like in charge, they'll say, "Hey, if you're based, go to 59ny.org," and a few guys come over.
That's actually hype.
Warner, you're just ahead of us, actually. Can you step back a bit?
So Private Grenadier from the 15th Wisconsin here is saying what I was about to say. He's telling Scoins and the IB guys that we just need to keep killing the Rebs. And I agree,
Brilliant,
that's their problem
brilliant.
now, is they're not.
Form our own cute little line and show them what it's about.
I hope
That's a bit
artillery.
here, you know?
Rix looks like he's giving a sermon right now. All the guys just crouching. Oh. Here they go.
All right. It looks like a big push from the Union coming down this left side. About time. They've got 13 minutes to get the Rebs down to breaking and then cap the point. If they do get them down to breaking soon here, I think they can do it. But hold on. Who is that pushing forward from the north? A couple scattered four-man skirmishing group, it looks like. Weird. And look at that. Union's like just going straight down this road, straight to this point. The Rebs are sitting on the fence, though. They're waiting for him. There go these shots. Not many hitting. Oh, there they go. Officers dead in the front. Rebs hit some great shots there. And now we're going to see a fun little boxing match just going straight. And I think the Union's charging, actually, through the corn.
I'm surprised we didn't see this earlier. CSA is just falling back. HL's moving that way. They hit breaking. 7 volunteer Keck here. Going in. Dies. So sad.
Here goes Private Luke in the 59th. Here he goes. He's about to kill Coco.
No!
Oh, Coco. Comes back to be in line. This Pumpkin going, oh, no, no. But the Rebs have a very strong position right now at this point. I don't think it's stronger than the Union right now, but it's definitely strong.
I'd agree.
And the Union, here they go. They're actually getting aggressive and doing something. Rebs missing a lot of shots, I think. Ooh, Rebs waiting until the Union's on top of them to shoot. Very good move. These officers are making use. Ollie on the left side. Scoins on the other side. Ooh, the Union charge is piecemeal, actually, it looks like. Private Luke getting in there. Private Red Wolf getting in there. Oh, poor guys. Private Jorah hitting a great shot.
This is
Look at the tickets right now, man.
Jeez, that's like half a morale stage since this started. Union's kind of fizzling out, though. They have their flag. One flag, but I think all the other flags despawned.
Yeah, they should be able to respawn now. Rick's on his lonesome running up to the fight. Rebs are countercharging. This is what they should be doing.
Yeah,
They got to clear off these Union guys.
Get them the final push, too.
Yeah, they're going to do it, but they might get down the last stand right after because they're going in really piecemeal. Yeah, they actually, it was just HL that went in, I think. AB did not go in with them, and you can see the ticket loss from that
Here they
alone.
come. DB sending a couple guys in, their officer. Come on, Union. These couple Union guys got to fall back. Oh, who's moving up the middle? 6 Wisconsin guys, or IB guys. That's like a mix of... All these Union guys need to fall back, though.
Yeah, Rebs had a really good opportunity there to balance this out and get the Union down to final push before they got down to the last stand. But I think they choked. Because the Union was able, like, HL should have waited for AB, or AB should have just went forward and broke those loads, because HL died, and that basically gave up their entire ticket advantage.
And more Iron Brigade guys are going down the hill.
Now it's up to the Union to just play as a group, just play together, and they will probably win it. But this now it's really important for the Union to not fuck up here.
3 minutes, 15 seconds.
One good push. That's all they need.
Both sides
Already
moving into
hits.
point. They getting kills?
They knocked down Corporal Cade Cadekins, and that was it.
Epic.
And in all fairness, it was a direct hit on a snake rail fence, and didn't do anything. So take with that as you will.
There you
It
go.
looks like the Union is just going to cap it.
So that's when Union wants to hit the Confederates down in the last stand, so then they can't get as many respawns. Union starting to cap here. Confederates are going to have to go out.
Yeah, I think the Union's got this now. Because look at those Confederate reinforcements; they're too far away.
Yeah, and the Confederates are slowly trickling in on this other side.
Very piecemeal here. Oh, they're slowing the cap. They're reversing cap now. Oh,
Wait, what?
not anymore though. If these Rebs go up and over into the cap zone, they'll win it. They'll win this little fight here. They just need to get onto the actual cap.
And I think this is game, though.
Yeah, I think it's game. These Rebs from spawn are gonna get here too late. Good, really good fight though from the Rebs.
Yeah. Any other thoughts for this round, Red?
Was definitely not the greatest Union performance I've seen on Bloody Lane. I mean, the Rebs were up on morale almost the entire match up until that ending period. The Union made a bunch of mistakes, but Rebs made some important mistakes there at the very end. Very fun to watch. I just feel like Union was aggressive enough the entire way through, and when they finally were as one big team making moves, that's when they were able to get them down to like last stand and get this win. Good job, though, Rebs.
Yeah, for sure. Good game by Rebs. Good round, funny round, a lot of funny moments. Very happy. And with that all being said, we will see you in the second round. And here we are live in the second round here. Hagerstown Turnpike, exciting to see. As Red was saying a moment ago, 59th New York up in front, 59 NY in front, leading the way.
Those are my boys.
They got the dander. Ninth Corps behind him as well. Again, Union wanting to split up. 79th New York Highlanders out in the distance. Very far away. But Iron Brigade's moved up here as well. Looking at, again, still 130-ish. You got about 5 men on CSA artillery, 3 on Union artillery, which again, Union artillery is dog on this map. Okay. So, this is great. Oh.
Yeah, and some of the strategy for the Union on this map is normal Hagerstown basically. They're gonna concentrate almost their whole team on this western side of the map, and I think they have a few guys in Artie as well, and they're gonna send a small group middle. This is 9th Corps' map. I don't remember who the leader for it is on the CSA side, but I know 9th Corps is on the Union.
Yeah, 59th New York is going out front. Yeah, 59th.
Shooting into the
It
forest.
is Archer's Brigade who is in charge here.
Archer's Brigade, led by Brigadier General Archer.
Indeed,
Very
indeed.
creative naming.
Yeah, and joining us, the guy who made the event, Lucian. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, 15th VI, Wisconsin, basically, Lieutenant Colonel Lucian.
Well, glad to have you here. Congrats on the first round victory. Might have been a little difficult.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a tough one, honestly. I thought we would lose that one. Like, straight up at the end. Like, I have no idea how we somehow pulled that back. That was...
You should have heard it. We were standing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were basically saying that all the Union registered quit war of rights, never play the game again.
Yep, including my own guys, friendly fire.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I agree that the gameplay was definitely not meta.
We
You want
could
to say?
let's just clip that to where you just say I agree, and then that's the end of the clip.
Yeah. Of
That's it.
course, yeah.
So Union hasn't really pushed forward. They're kind of sitting back. Of course, I think it's out of bounds for the Union in this woods. So, I mean, Union could try to shoot him down for the whole 40-some minutes, but I think Union should try to go and maybe cap or get near the point.
Yeah. It's a tough
Actual
thing
meeting.
because Union, I think what they should do here actually is they should brave the out of bounds and just get close to the Rebs here in these woods, pushing to the Rebs east. If they just run up close and engage from like right across while they're out of bounds for a moment and then run back, they'll get a lot of kills and inflict some good ticket loss before getting themselves wiped if they do at all.
But based on the first round, we haven't seen Union have great shots, and they kind of charge over an open area where CSA have had decent shots. So
That's a great point, actually. Yeah, the Rebs are definitely hitting great shots tonight in comparison to the Union, or I guess this afternoon.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice, Eagle, you said that you need to capture point, and funnily enough, Ollie, who is the general for today from 9th Corps, leading this map, he specifically said not to capture the point at all this map unless like Union goes down in tickets. So yeah,
is the Union thinking of just shooting it out for this whole match?
a bit of shooting, a bit of charging. I mean, honestly, right now, if the CSA just stays like this in the forest, getting shot up like this, they're gonna start losing a lot of tickets because they are pretty bunched up there.
I mean, how long have we seen shooting for since the 42-minute mark? It's been 4 minutes right now. I guess that isn't long enough to see if they're doing an efficient job, but
Yeah, they definitely need to stop pushing in, that's for sure. But I believe, I mean, as long as CSA stays down there, they're kind of gonna do themselves worse than anything else. Because the way the way they are formed up on that fence line right now, in that forest right now, it's gonna be easy for the Union to either get a flank in or just completely shoot them down from left side and center if they just push up a bit.
another interesting
True.
thing, Hampton's Legion is sitting very, very far back for the CSA. I don't know why they're just sitting there.
I mean, that's the thing I would personally do is just stay back as far as you can for the CSA, kind of force the Union to cap. Because if you can force Union to cap, you can hit them with the artillery, and you can also just get tickets free from that. Because Union doesn't really have much of a choice if CSA just holds in the far back of the forest or behind their artillery, because that's out of bounds for them.
The 59th taking a knee on the defilade, waiting there before they get their volley off, and I'm gonna assume what they're gonna do is aim while at the knee, stand up while aiming, and then volley from there. I love doing that, so I'm happy to see them doing it because they are in cover while at the knee up on that hill.
Hey, there you go.
But
They're aiming.
here I am. Yeah,
The
they're
only
aiming, I
problem
see.
is really if they get hit right as they crouch down. That's going to be
Great
unfortunate.
volley.
It's going to be a bit unfortunate if they get hit right as they crouch down. I don't think it will happen, but if it happens, that's a bit of a, ticket loss. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think they lost anyone from that, actually. Oh, they might have lost one guy.
Yeah, but he was
But-
standing. He was standing. He wasn't crouching when
Yeah,
he
he
got
was
shot.
up on his feet.
Archer's brigade
And
starting to fall back.
Yeah, they're pulling off now. Private Coco missing a shot.
Oh no, and he's starting to lose that valor. that he
I mean,
I mean, in
gained.
my
not the
opinion, that's
beast.
a smart thing for them to do. Just keep it a slow fight. Try to keep Union away from them.
I mean, even
Yeah, definitely.
10 minutes in the match and CSA is not doing that bad. I mean, it's more that's more saying Union's not doing a great job because, in my opinion. But of course, it's 35 minutes.
Well, I mean, from the receiving end of the last round on the Union, yeah, CSA is definitely great shots.
Were you in the Steam chat for Union last game?
Yeah, I was.
Was the 79th New York Highlanders supposed to be off by themselves most of the time skirmishing?
Well, mainly they are just skirmishing. Yeah, that's mainly the plan. I think for the first 10 minutes they weren't actually in the Steam chat. I think there was a communication error on that, but they joined the Steam chat like good 10 minutes in, I think. I'm not completely sure, to be honest. I mean, the plan was mainly from. I mean, Red, you were in the planning, so you obviously noticed too. It was mainly just go left and then center flags right, and mainly go right. Then, you know, when we got
No,
the chance.
it was set and right. Let them shift right, and then everybody goes down that left side. And obviously, you guys couldn't see it or know it, but if that had happened, then you guys would
No,
have
no,
won
I
that
saw
left
them. I
side.
fully saw them down there, and I asked Scoins, should we charge down there? They're waiting for us, and he said yes.
Yeah, there was a group on top of the cornfield, like in that cornfield up on the right side of the Union side of the map, that didn't go in with everyone else on the left. And if they had, you guys would have won that left side, and it would have been, I think, a much better game for the Union.
Yeah. Still, I was kind of surprised that we still had like a 1 minute and 40 seconds left when we actually won the round. Kind of
Yeah,
surprised.
no, Rebs played great. Honestly, they gave the Union a good run for their money.
Yeah, I was fully convinced that round we couldn't make it at the end, but somehow I felt like CSA just like respawned 30 the guys. Just somehow I have no idea how they couldn't get a grip on that point at the end.
For the past 3
Yeah,
or
they were-
so minutes, we haven't really seen any fighting. Now they're starting to volley back and forth, but
I mean, the way it's going right now, CSA is losing on tickets, but they are heavily winning on time. Like, this is just what they want in terms of tickets for time.
yeah, exactly. Union's got to move up somewhere, whether it be capping the point, going across the force line, and trying to get closer. But I mean, Union's got to change up. We're almost 15 minutes in this match, and CSA's not even halfway through battle already.
59th moving off the right side, shifting it further southeast now.
If you look back at main, you can see 79th New York is staying back from the rock, kind of shooting at artillery. I don't know if they know this, but they can actually go all the way up to that fence line, and they can be out of bounds for about 20 seconds, going up right next to the artillery, shooting them point blank, and fall back to the fence line and get their loads. They're not doing that, and I don't think
No,
staying back
they're-
on the rock is a smart choice.
No, they're not really hitting many shots over there as well, because that's a really far range to be shooting
Yeah.
from.
They may think it's out of
Especially
bounds.
yeah, but if they just ask somebody in Steam chat how far left can we go, then they would be told pretty quickly that they can go really out there.
Yeah.
Reb already killing one guy, knocking down two, I think.
The CSA artillery can be really deadly on this map, and I feel like with a 59th situated right now, they could have a really good shot on them if they just shoot the right place.
If.
Yeah, if.
Wow.
Often as with artillery, you see there's a lot of artillerymen that don't know how to hit their shots.
Yeah, that's true. And another thing too, right, is you'll get these clips of like great artillery shots, but those are like a 1 in a million. But yeah, they make an argument
I
with
think
those.
there's a lot of dedicated people in this game that are really good with artillery. I just think they're pretty rare in the community. Like, I know personally some units that have really great artillery in this game. I would say the same for IB, but I mean, those guys that have like played since artillery came out, and you're like, I haven't seen like any of those dedicated, as you said, like artillery guys who are really new, kind of to the game being that good. Like, there's a lot of people that are now starting new artillery regiments. I'm sure you know about that. I don't really feel they're that good at actually using artillery.
Yeah, I think that's yeah.
I've only been impressed by artillery, I think, 2 or 3 times since I've started broadcasting. Oh, here comes IVB against the 79th. New York Highlanders.
Yeah, I feel artillery can make a huge difference though on some maps, but there's a lot of maps where artillery can also hinder the team depending on what they do. It really depends.
6 Wisconsin hanging back, watching the 79th get wiped, actually, over here on the south side. You know, I'll let you look at that, Lucian. But they just witnessed 79th get folded,
God damn.
missed every shot in return, and then Rebs were able to get away with their flag. This
I
does
don't
happen.
know off that they were supposed to be on the left side. I think it was just 79, but I may be wrong.
CSA.
I don't remember either.
CSA kind of pushing further forward. It looks like Archer's Brigade, they're splitting out. Looks like they're different
Oh,
regiments. are
that
kinda
was a good
spreading out.
artillery shot though, right there. That
Really good
knocked
arty
him down,
shot.
I
Yeah,
missed
hit
it.
right in the middle of the 15th line. Or
59th.
59th line, yeah.
How many did it get?
Down south, down south, down
Two,
south.
I think-
3.
Yeah, round 2, but they were all crouched in the back of the line from what I saw, so
Yeah,
that was a lot of
skirmishing deaths.
skirmishing.
And one thing that the 6 guys are doing on this far south side that isn't that bad is they've diverted a cannon. One of their cannons is directly looking right at them, the small group of skirms. So they've only got one cannon, the Rebs shooting towards the north at the rest of the Union.
Yeah. Talking about artillery, I like the way the Fuse and Aaron Moore have placed their cannon, but I feel like that rock kind of in front of it is kind of blocking the shot. But if CSA stays back in the forest, like they're gonna have good shots. But if CSA just decides they want to move a bit forward, like that cannon on the far right side for Union cannot hit anything.
True. I think the Union's going to make a move for point here, actually. Looking over here to the north, they're stacking up for what looks like a push while the 15th covers them.
Yeah, a couple of those guys out in the open field. Is this the 79th? Oh, the officer goes down. Volunteer Keck still alive. I think he's trying to get this flag.
There he goes, Volunteer Keck.
Oh!
And he's nailed. Here goes
there's another one.
Cheap laughs.
Tickets are getting like more even, like a lot. I think that's a lot of liners dying over that field. I don't like that. And CSA is also hitting their shots, of course, so it's getting more even on tickets. But with the way it's looking right now, CSA is definitely going to win.
Here comes 9th
We'll see
Corps.
what happens, though, because here comes the 9th Corps and 59th running down the main Hagerstown Road, making their way over to the point. Now, I'm going to be interested to see if they go for an early cap, because it has been 17 minutes, I think, right, since the beginning of the match, and they haven't gotten them down to taking to engaged, which is a long time. So I think what's smart here for the Union would be to get this early cap in, wipe this group out to the south in the caissons, because they can easily overpower them and then run back towards the cap, or just sit there. They've got options here.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're doing right now, capturing point. I mean, if they stay on point now, artillery's going to absolutely demolish them, though.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, like, right now, 59th just keep going and not stop where they are, because they're just super in the open. They're going to take these losses anyway, so if they just ran out to those caissons, they'd get a wipe.
Man, if CSA artillery was not moving their caisson up right now, they would absolutely destroy those guys. But sadly, they're wasting time moving that caisson up.
And here goes HL with a volley into the Union group in the open. They don't fire. Now they aim. Wow. They missed their... Oh! They hit a lot of shots there, and they already just misses barely.
Shoots.
The thing is, I feel CSA artillery is not doing good right now. They wasted a good amount of time while Union was going up on point and just moving a caisson up, and only now they're loading two of their cannons.
True.
And they're going to be too late.
And on a
Simple
second
fact.
note, the 79th is not in an effective position at all. The 6 Wisconsin guys over here further south are in a better spot. If the 79th shifts over to the left, they would be in a way better position with those 6 guys
What is
to
Davis
actually
Brigade
do
doing?
something.
Davis Brigades, they're reloading on top of a hill. Why aren't they defilated?
Oh, yeah, the Russians. Slava Ukraine.
I was going to say, maybe
There they
that's why
go.
they...
CSA artillery misses again.
And the Union missing an opportunity to really hurt Davis's brigade. Wow.
Yeah,
So Davis pulls back, and wow, fuck.
Why the Iron Brigade? Well, okay, I can understand why Iron Brigade didn't come down, because they're focused on the CSA. They're still in the woods.
Honestly, I think like 15 right now, they should just charge straight down to that fence line because they outnumber those guys by so much. Like one look through Shell Shock's binoculars and you could see he outnumbers those guys by a lot.
Yeah, if the 15th over here just got aggressive and pushed forward, they would be on the Confederate flank, and they'd have really nice shots. They would take losses, yeah, but... And now here you go, the 59th actually going forward and charging these caissons out like they should be. If 9th Corps helps them, it'd be perfect. There they go.
Yeah, it's a
They
shame.
are...
CSA
It's a strong CSA position now.
It's a
No.
shame
I think-
the artillery didn't hit the shot.
I think they waited way too long to do this, but I think they'll still win it potentially. No, they're not actually.
CSA
No,
almost
Union
lost
loses
there.
that.
They lost their artillery position. CSA could have lost the match because of it, but they reclaimed them, so huzzah.
Yeah, and the CSA is actually countering towards the point now. They 59th and 9th Corps got wiped in that push. I think they waited a little too long to make that move, and the CSA just got, HL, I think, just got fully enforced on that position with the rest of their guys that were in the
Who's the
woods.
CSA guns aiming at?
I don't know. They haven't hit a
That fuse
shot
must be
from
way
them,
too
so-
long.
Hey, those 15 guys now, they really need to start moving down to that point, because if they just moved to the rock or somewhere, there's a lot of skirmishing tickets waiting for them on that point.
Yeah, but now they're just going to pull off instead. They're moving it further north.
You independent fire.
Yeah, they might be listening to the general saying just pull back and taking it the wrong way, but yeah.
Looks like the IB guys that were on these southern rocks, 79th did end up moving to them, which is good. But 79th just, I feel like if they had more guys over here, it'd be a better spot. But, I mean, hey, they're doing what they can.
So
the
CSA
Red's
is
gonna
going to
recap this,
recap
yeah.
here, yeah. And that clock's going to continue going down.
Man, this really feels like a BLM playoff match right now. Jeez.
Move left, move left.
Just getting that black timer to stand still, you know?
I know. I think if it was a BLM Wednesday, though, we would see a lot of aggression out of the Union trying to hold the point.
What I
For
don't
sure.
understand is the fuse and Cosme in first right now. They have a cannon loaded and aimed on point. I think they were. They were just waiting for them to cap, but did it hit?
59th.
They hit
About
way
volley
short.
these guys on point, too.
Oh,
Way
too short.
short. Who was volleying from Union, Maine? I haven't seen that before.
59th New York. They volley and hit a couple guys, pretty decent shots, and now HL is going to pull back from off cap.
Yeah. CSA playing exactly as they should.
Yeah, I feel Union's also
maneuver.
doing good on capturing point right now. They need to just keep capturing point because CSA is clearly just trying to stay back, make it a shooting match, which they will win because they have better guns.
And the 79th just got wiped by a small contingent of IVB. Just ran over and just wiped them on the rocks and ran away.
Coco was probably there.
Coming
That's
to those
why.
rocks. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Your 59th going in the open, middle of the map here. Standing right in the middle of the open. Reb Artie will have a nice shot in these guys if they get it zoned in. I think they're going to volley the case on southwest.
Yeah, I really don't like how
shoot.
open the 15 is right now because they're getting shut up by first LAB Louisiana Battalion, I'm guessing.
Union's moving up to the point. Ninth Corps on it. It looks like natural decay.
Looks like they're going to play the cap and recap game here. But 59th volley ineffective, sadly enough, on these guys in the caissons. I think they hit one guy total.
First Louisiana Braid is really doing that damage on 15 on that rock right now. Holy shit. They are getting
15th
shot
is
up.
taking losses here from these guys in the woods, southwest west. Really good shots from the Rebs once again, showing off their shooting abilities here.
That line got thinner.
One of the LAV captains just said that line got thinner.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Next one, ready?
And now 59th back in the open now. I think they're going to try taking the southeastern rock position. Scoins loves this left area of this map. He is in love with the southern side of the map here, which I get, and I think that's where he's finally moving the 59th.
I
That's kinda
fully agree
sus.
with Scoins on that one then, because the left side has so much space to do stuff. You can kill CSA artillery, you can get on that case, and you can capture point. Like, if you have the left side, you basically have the map.
Yeah, the left side's a great spot to be in. I'm personally a right side kind of guy. I like that hill and deflate. I also play it a little bit differently than they've played this right side. This map, I play really aggressive from the right. They weren't playing as aggressive. Union shooting high and short with that RD shot, but
Oh,
the right side is great. See,
Seems
15th is doing what they should have been doing earlier on this right side, getting aggressive, using this right side to their advantage here. Because this right side can be really good as long as you use it well, and I think they're doing that right now. If they just light these guys up to their south.
Doesn't seem they're ready. They are not ready for it.
These
There we go.
LAV guys.
I'm loading. What?
IB's just got to rip him up. IB's got to rip him up.
Yeah.
And they're missing every shot. Oh, no. They're not even loaded. Oh, no. IB, what's going on?
And the thing is, too, is all those LAB guys, most of them were in shoulder arms, too. They went to crouch down. They took a lot of time.
Loads, they would absolutely have demolished those guys, but they all just stopped right in front of them and started loading.
Wow.
Yeah, and the AL, Archer's brigade here is getting easy kills because the Union's just not shooting back because they don't have loads. I mean, they're killing these guys now, but they lost a good number of guys just from running up to them with no
Yeah, I think
loads.
IB is gonna win this engagement just because they have more guys, but that was really not good for him.
Yeah,
One
they
thing
got
I don't
skins.
like that LEB's doing though is that they're so spread out. They're more likely to take skirmishing out of line. They're crouching down. I kind of get it. You're in
Yeah.
the woods trying to conceal yourself a little more, but
Yeah, I think
tickets are a
IB
big
is
thing.
getting more tickets. I think you're.
It's
Yeah,
a
I
bit
think you're
silly.
right.
It's a bit silly from those guys in the woods crouching like that in front of the Union. They should just be standing and shooting out shot for shot with them because right now they're losing tickets from crouching, and all those crouching guys are dead again. But now, 15th Wisconsin running away again. They're not pushing their advantage here and just clearing out these guys on the right. Because if they just moved down this fence line, they would have been able to clear AB, and they'd have a good spot to shoot the shit out of
They
the
will
rest of
probably have
AB
the
to
ticket
the
advantage.
south.
Yeah. Like honestly, I think the ticket advantage would have been gone to the Union if they had just pushed up just a bit and started shooting them, because most of those first LAB guys were loading.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they should have just, once again, it looks like a lack of aggression from the Union here. Oh, and 59th takes a direct RD shot over here on the eastern rocks. I think they lose 2 guys to it, which isn't that bad, but
no, not significant.
yeah, it's really not much. HL putting in great shots, though. They're keeping the 59th behind these rocks here. Not sure what they're going to do. They might try to just swing out. Yeah, they're going to swing out, which is better than just sitting there getting shot. So we'll see what happens there. Scoins
HL's
knows.
shifting over to counter
To
this
meet them,
movement.
yeah.
The
Oh yeah,
59th is forming
that
the
is
open.
great. That is great by HL. I think trap him in the open like that.
Is HL?
59th is going to volley this group in the open. Let's see if they hit. They hit one guy.
Yeah, if HL can trap those guys in that open field now, like if 59 does any sort of thing like charging, they're gonna get massacred.
I like
yeah,
what
and 59th
HL's
is,
HL
go for
shifting
it, Ian.
further right. They're going to cover. I really like
as
what
they
Gene
should.
did there.
Yeah, that's perfect because that's in their bounds. It's not in the Union bounds, and they have at least some kind of cover compared to what the Union can do. Or, I mean, that's in bounds for the Union, but it's just a shitty spot from the run, too, because they're going to be crossing an open field. They do hit some really good shots, though. Great shots with the 9th.
Yeah,
A
it's
lot
good
of really
luck,
good
kinda
shots
even.
there, actually.
And they're
I don't
pulling
know
back.
how, but they can't even it up.
They cleaned up the shots. They got a bunch of good hits there. Now they're running back to the rocks, yeah.
Iron Brigade, 15th Wisconsin, moving towards the center next to 9th Corps, securing that point even more. 9.5
The problem
minutes.
is, if CSA artillery would just actually do something about that group on point, they would absolutely destroy him. But for some reason, they're spending more time on moving their guns than actually shooting them.
They a lot of the shots for CSA artillery are very over. Not by a close amount, by a decent amount. So
It's important to note that the battery has 5 guys on it. Union has only 3, so Union's gonna outnumber the Rebs in a 1-to-1 fight on that point. So if the Union does try to just sit there and cap, I think they'd probably win it for the most part as long as they hit their shots.
I mean, I kind of don't like what Union's doing. I want the CSA artillery to hit him right now, because they absolutely should hit him with 5 guys on artillery. They could have 5 guns going right now, just shooting that point, blasting it. But they, again,
I think they're
spending
preparing
that
this
time doing it.
cannon looking towards point here. They're getting ready to shoot it, and they miss.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was
third time from the looks of it.
better.
Oh, no, they
better
didn't. I'm wrong. They actually did hit
What?
the 15th Wisconsin.
They not? Did they kill anyone though? Yeah, I
Killed
didn't.
2 or 3 guys.
Okay.
I don't see any like red mist
I
body plots,
I
but
see 2 guys down. That could have been infantry though. But those
Oh,
shots were
whoa.
better.
HL pushing forward off their cover right into
What?
the 59th
oh,
line
that's
of
really not smart.
shot
That's
rifles.
really not smart.
No.
Really silly move from HL because 59th took almost no losses there because they've got a big fucking rock. And HL just got ripped up.
I think CSA is just trying to be passive aggressive right now, seeing if they can kind of creep off to that point and capture it back. But the way they're playing right now, Union's gonna hold point.
And 15th Wisconsin shifting southwest west. They're going to take the hill. But they don't see, hold on, they don't see Archer's Brigade coming up on their far left flank to the far north.
They
Archer's
I don't
Brigade is
think
great
Archer's
shots.
Brigade sees them either, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
again,
they didn't see him themselves.
as we said last round, whenever you're the defenders and someone takes your freaking point, you got to be aggressive to take it back or to try to push them in the last stand. You got to be aggressive regardless. And again, CSA is just refusing to be aggressive.
Yeah, CSA was winning a lot on time, not on tickets, but on time, and the Union completely took that away from them.
The
Yeah,
ball is
Why
59th
is
is
there
in a great
Rambo by
spot.
CSA artillery?
59's in a great spot here to the east. They're using Soul Base Deflate here to get in cover. And now they're in a good spot to shoot up HL, who's running back west, I think, to the woods, it looks like. So they can take that left side now
Oh, what
really
the
easily
heck?
for the Union. They just gave up that entire left flank.
One of
And that's
the-
exactly what we're going to do. The 59th is moving forward.
Oh, I like what Archer's Brigade is doing. I like that a lot. They're gonna come right up behind the
Ooh.
15.
Already misses a very key shot. They could have stopped this 59th
First-
push in its
First LAB
tracks if
is
they
gotta
hit.
come up behind the 15th now. On the north
And here
side.
comes the 59th pushing the caissons. Here they go. They're going to charge straight into them. Great move by them, but they got to be
LAB.
careful with the Artie on the left there, but I don't think it's going to matter.
LAB hitting 2 or 3. That was really funny. One of the DB guys was a Union player. He was just shooting at Union guys. He does not care about team kills. He he's helping their team. 59 successfully pushes them off.
First LAB should really have charged there, because like they could have wiped the 15th easily, and now Shell Shock's just picking them off with his pistol.
Yeah.
Good push by the 59th. Great charge. And here they come falling back. Good job, guys. That's exactly what they need. They need to just focus on the smaller groups, wipe them out for the tickets, and run away. And that's why they're balanced on tickets now.
15th charging
15th's gonna
LAB.
wipe. Oh, yeah, the first LAB could have easily wiped them before, but now the 15th's gonna wipe them.
One of the big things I'm noticing is just a lack of aggression in here. Just people coming up behind people and then not moving to engage it close. And that just keeps resulting in groups shooting, missing shots, and then getting charged out one or the other because they just waited way too long. It's happened last map a lot, this map a lot.
Oh,
Get
that
in
was
there,
a
fellas.
great CSA shot. Holy shit.
It wiped out the 79th. Out of 5 guys, it wiped out 2, so that's half their strength gone. Rip the 79th.
That
Pretty
shot
sure
going
another-
over.
they only have one guy left.
I got-
They have 2. They have Ricks and Soviet.
What a guy.
Oh,
What
they-
a guy.
Off 3 then, yeah.
59th still up. The second already round going right in between both the 79th and the 59th.
Okay, for the fact that CSA has 3 guns all aimed on this rock, there should be no Union guys up there at all, but for some reason they have only shot 1 shot.
Look at here though. HL is on the flank of the Union Army again here to the west, shooting through the bushes. They could once again, like I was just talking about, they could wipe these guys out really easily. They can wipe out the 15th right now if they just push forward. They are attacking. You know what I mean? I don't know why they're so afraid. Because like you get wiped, so what? You wipe them out probably trade for trade. And if they don't get wiped, they're in a way better position to shoot the Union in their side.
Yeah, and they got 4 minutes, you know, the more time they spend shooting back, the more committed Union's gonna be on holding point, and they might actually do it.
Exactly. And like I'm trying to look at this from like the ground perspective. You know, you could say, "Oh, he can't see how many guys are there." Yes, you can. Just use your binoculars.
And even then, LAB, assuming one of their guys is in a Steam chat, has to say we were just engaged with the 15th and it was a pretty close fight. There might not be a lot of them push forward, something like that.
Everyone of
Exactly.
that is in a Steam chat, correct? So yeah, CSA's in the Steam chat, Union's in the Steam chat, they're all communicating, presumably.
And then the 59th over here to the far east, not shooting, which is okay, but they have to do something here. They got to help out their team because otherwise the Union's gonna get squished on that point. And here they go. As I say it,
I'm kind of confused. Does CSA not understand that they have to add to the point? The longer they spend doing this, the more time they're gonna waste. They're not gonna win.
Archers Brigade not seeing the 59th coming up on their side, they are not reacting at all to this.
Or if they stay crouched, 59th is gonna get so many skirmishes.
Yeah, the AB just pulling a little silly Billy move, not looking to the right, and they
Oh,
finally
that is
noticed, but they
great.
noticed way too fucking late.
That's gonna
Good
be
shit,
great for
59th.
59th.
Dealing
Are
with
they
a
hitting
bigger
their
group, but
shots?
they're gonna be able to hurt.
Okay, they're not hitting their shots,
No,
but
I
they're
just got one or
not. They
two.
missed most of the shots.
they're crouching for some reason.
Why
It
are we
doesn't matter.
crouching?
Oh, great shot by Artie. First time I've ever said that.
Finally.
Oh, no. 59 is
Finally.
wiped to a man by the artillery.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Great hits by Artie. Good for you guys. First and only time you'll ever hear me say that, especially
Amen.
because you killed my own regiment.
Finally, artillery actually doing some good job on this map, because the rest
Yeah,
of the shot I saw has
wow.
been but
Jeez, they obliterated the 59th over here.
So
Rip
here
my
comes
boys.
Archer as an officer. He's charging into the Union position. His guy's following. Very piecemeal, though.
I like the way he's doing that. That's my style as well. DB coming in from the side. The Russians hitting the 9th Corps guys, wiping them
I
out.
really hope Union Artillery spent these like 6 minutes on pre-aiming point.
And this is exactly what the Rebs should be doing. They're converging on the point as one big mass because they know they just wiped out a group to the east. So they know they're going to be pretty okay from there. And this is exactly what they should be doing. They should be converging and wiping these guys out.
They got 3 guns.
Hey!
And
good
Artie
job,
hits
artillery.
again. They're finally doing something, and they're doing a great job now, Reb Artie, wiping out 15th Wisconsin on that fence. And then to the east-southeast,
Union's
you got
wiped.
the 59th and 79th.
Union Artillery is waiting for the CSA to cap clearly, and they're going to shoot them as soon as they cap from the looks of it.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you know.
CSA is not regaining any tickets from this. They're ahead. Shoot
Exactly.
away.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good thing for Union, because if they can get the artillery shooting on that point, presumably getting a good hit in with like Case or something, just one good hit, they can get even on tickets with them.
Honestly, what the CSA should be doing here is because, you know, fuck it, why not? They should be pulling off guys right now to cover that right side of the map. I mean, they're hitting great shots on these guys to the southeast. But they're going to cap this point, so they should start pulling guys off now to save in the ticket loss that'll come when Union Artie eventually opens up in its cap zone.
Yeah, I really feel Union Artillery can do some massive damage right now if they do it right.
I don't know why they're not shooting, but
Yeah, they're
we'll see.
waiting for them to cap, which is weird. You're right, it's weird, but I think they just want the right amount of tickets. I don't know.
I think Union wins this based off of just time and the fact they're attacking, to be honest.
Short.
The fuse was too short.
Here's the
they
thing
missed it.
too, right? That counter, I'm sure. I don't know. You've had so long to. I don't know. You've had a while. If you were planning on shooting that spot the whole time, I think you would have been shooting off more
I
shots,
think
even if they were
Union should've
practice
put up
shots.
their fuse. Union did not put up their fuse at all on that artillery. Like, their fuses was way too short. Like, I don't think they even did their fuses.
We should.
Yeah, Union already choking pretty heavily there.
We should start a BLN artillery group. That'll be great. We'll make artillery great again.
I think they might have
you will
thought
never
that their
catch me
fuse.
there.
I think they might have thought that the start fuse would have been enough, but it sadly was not.
Look at Archer over here to the north by himself, running up to the entire Union team. 50. Oh, Shell Shock and
Shell.
Archer looking at each
Shell.
other. Archer, turn around. Archer,
Can he
turn
do
around.
it? Can he snipe him? No, he
Oh,
misses.
Shell misses.
Oh, here
Here comes
comes
the-
yeah. Fifth
oh.
Alabama.
Oh, 15 has the first shots though.
Great shots by 15.
Why are we
hitting
all
3
crouching?
guys.
Yeah, why are they
Yeah, why
crouching?
are they
CSA
crouching?
is losing their complete ticket advantage just because they're crouching. That was
Skirmish
really all-
order's a lie. Skirmish order's a lie. Don't crouch.
It might work.
15 is standing up in the line, losing almost no tickets.
I mean, they're
right
hitting
now.
great shots, though. I'm not going to lie. On the
Yeah.
Union here.
Yeah, but they're all,
I
of course,
think
they're all
so.
standing up. But these
But you
Union
know what?
guys
They
are
pushed
1
the back.
tickets compared to the 3 that we're seeing from the CSA there. It's
That is
Yeah,
definitely a
Union-
redeeming from Shell Shock
Union
compared to
definitely
what he
should have
did
won
earlier.
that there.
I don't know
59's
why
still on the
Union
rocks
fell
out here
back.
to the southeast, just firing at will from the rocks, I think, with the 79th.
I think if Union would have stayed there and kept shooting, they would have the advantage now just because they'd be crouched.
This is going to boil down to is what group can keep the point, basically, because the Union's obviously just going to fucking wait until Rebs get down to breaking, which they will within 20 minutes for sure. But now the question is, the way the Union's been playing, the Rebs can definitely get them down to the final push before they hit last stand, I
Maybe
feel.
learning from their mistakes, by the way, and standing up.
Yeah, DB
Yeah,
and
for sure.
HL pulling up to them as well. I mean, Union could
Reb
start
Artie,
Union could start going for the point.
yeah, but Reb Artie is already pre-aiming these rocks northeast-east. If they get more good shots like they did last time, and now they've got 2 cannons aimed for this right side, right at the 59th and 79th, they know they can hit those shots. They know they can't hit those shots with the guys to the north. And it's good that they realize this because they're playing to their strengths, and those strengths include killing those guys on those rocks right now.
HL's going around for a flanking shot here.
And they don't see him. Union doesn't see him.
One thing I am positively surprised about this round is like I've seen zero rainbows at all. Being the admin for this round, I've seen absolutely no rainbows, so that's nice to see.
He's out of that.
Yeah, it's been very clean with that. HL missing a couple shots that they should have hit, but generally doing a lot of damage to the 9th Corps over there.
They're continuing to
that.
move. Are they going for their artillery? Oh, go for the
yeah,
Union
they
artillery.
are.
Go for the Union
Yeah, they
artillery.
are.
Go.
Oh, if
Diffuse, here's Diffuse. Come on, Diffuse. Pull that fucking butt. Pull it. Diffuse. No, he can't.
I don't think he has it loaded. I do not
He
think
doesn't have
he
it
has.
loaded, and he's all by himself.
Miss.
Oh, damn it. If he had a
Miss.
load on that one, he would destroy
Miss.
it.
Sergeant Lone
Miss.
is just dodging bullets here. Gene's gonna come over and
Oh!
Nice Gene.
Hey!
Oh!
All right,
You know
now
what?
turn the
Defuse.
gun and
Good
fire.
for you.
Turn the gun and fire. Turn the gun and fire.
Yeah,
Aw.
turn the gun.
Turn the
the
cannon
cannons.
around.
Turn the
No,
cannon.
HL needs to just fire at will, because if they fire, yeah, as they should have, because now they're gonna be able to hit these guys to east southeast.
Union hit
And now the
breaking.
Union, yeah, the Rebs have these guys in a fishbowl, or they did.
Ooh, Union's
yeah,
going
they do.
around.
Oh.
Who is it? Who
Arch-
is it? 59th
Look
New
at this.
York.
Yes.
59
Yeah,
NY
59th
charging.
There they go. 59th going in. Hitting more shots than last time, at least. Here they go. Rebs missing this time.
I do
They're gonna be able
not
to wipe
know.
out. They're gonna wipe out the Russians. I feel here.
Yep.
It's gonna be close though. It's gonna be very close actually.
Confederates
If
going to
both
point.
US could get a good shot on those guys right in front of them,
Ooh,
shooting them.
59th
They would destroy.
not doing too great in the
Yeah,
melee.
IBB
Oh
coming in
no,
as well.
59th gets wiped actually. Oh no.
AB moving
I-
on the point, shooting in all directions now, and here comes IB and Ninth
Uh-oh,
Corps
look-
going for the point.
Look on point. The 59th is stuck between a rock and a hard place. They're stuck between two Reb units here. But
Archers
hey,
are getting
Archers
driven
doesn't
to
see them
rank
coming from the rear. They're focused on the 59th and they get hit right in the flank.
Union is doing some good work right now.
Why are
Just
they all
wiping these
crouching?
guys. They can wipe them out, then get
Yeah.
the advantage back. But
That was a
they
great
still
move by the
cannot.
Union here with 9th Corps and Iron Brigade to come in from the flank as 59th got wiped on the road. Now the
Yeah,
Rebs.
AB needs to fall back. AB needs to get the hell out of there because that's.
But
the
hold
line
on,
they-
HL pushing in to hit them in the flank now. Remember, they have no loads on point. They have loads. HL. This is a great moment for HL here to make their moment
Oh,
here in the
yeah,
sun.
HL could honestly wipe them if they do it good enough.
HL going in from the
Especially
side.
Sean with
Perfect
that,
hit.
Sean with that Lamad, if he hits 10 people.
He's missing every shot with the Lamat. He's not hitting anything, and he gets killed by shell shock.
Those
The Rebs,
tickets,
though, are
tickets looking
kind of
bad.
halting point. The Rebs on the RD positions need to do something here to stop this point here.
The thing is, tickets for Union are horrible right now. Like they are dropping.
They're also bad for the Rebs, though. Neither side has an
true.
advantage
Oh,
on now.
they
I
kinda
mean,
even
Rebs are a little bit above, sure, but
if
if
CSA
Union
can
pulls
wipe
back,
out
they
those
lose this
guys,
here.
They can wipe
Yeah.
out those guys right in front of them. That's their ticket advantage completely.
Private
full.
First Class Punchy here, putting in the fucking work. Look at him go.
Yeah, artillery missing again, sadly, but
Oh, and here comes the Russian guys.
doing the
Russian.
work. That's what
And
I'm
Union
talking
DB
flags
misses
going.
some key shots. Yeah, Union's running away, but they're in a good spot here because the Rebs are just running in piecemeal.
Union guns.
That was
shooting
exactly what I
short.
wanted by DP, but they did not get
Oh,
it.
but look at the Union out of lines, though, sitting near that flag.
Sadly,
If they just get
DP
these
did not get
kills,
any
that's
support,
it.
man.
Union
Major
last
Blue running
stand.
away from.
Oh,
Hot fire missing.
You recruit,
Okaluke.
by the way,
Centurion
that's his
wants
first
him.
battle.
Centurion, he wants his ass. He
He
wants
missed.
him.
He's
That's a good-
mad.
that's a good
He's
man,
so
though. That's a
mad.
good man. That's a good man.
That's his first battle, by the way.
But hold on, though. Here we go. To the east, we have a group in the open. No cover for them. If the Rebs can capitalize on this with their arty, that might be enough to get them closer to
That's
the
a
last
juicy-
final push.
Almost shot you in the back of the head.
I don't think it's going to happen.
One of
I
the
think
59th
Rebs gonna hit the last
guys
stand.
almost shooting a friendly in the back of the head.
You know, sometimes it happens that way, you know. 59th, they know they're on the advantage right now with tickets. They're going to come back over to those rocks. Scoins really likes those fucking rocks. Reb Artie missing another good round of shots here. That could have really helped him out. Oh, they missed again. And I think the Union's going to win it here. I think this push is going to be exactly what the Union needed.
Honestly, I think that push by DB completely fumbled it by CSA. If they had gotten support, they would have wiped those guys, gotten so many tickets, but they got absolutely no support, and they wasted the CSA.
And look at this. Archers Brigade once again crouching in the fucking open. And that's what got their team down to the last stand like that.
Yeah,
Was
but no
crouching
matter
in front
what,
of their
Union's
Union
gonna
line.
win this now. CSA cannot push them off point. Like, only way they can
Nah,
really
yeah,
do
they
it-
can't dislodge him now.
The only way they could really do it in Fury is if artillery hits them hard, but I don't think artillery's gonna get a good shot on them in that.
I mean,
short amount of time.
Jarl Ballin here with one key moment to make his name known for the annals of history on this cannon, looking right at the Union. And he misses. And he misses.
Anyways, 59 NY going in for a flank.
Close to glory, he could have
5-9
turned the
NY
game
into the
around.
flank. They know they have final stand. HL has shots. Uh-oh. They miss. 59th doesn't miss. They both miss a lot of
Oh,
shots.
I
59th
love
gets
59th.
ripped
I love
up,
to see that.
actually. Whoa.
I love to see that.
Final
that is
push.
exactly
59th.
what you should
Yeah,
do.
that was a great move by HL, honestly. Staying there and waiting. But it doesn't matter because the Union's pushing out. But once again, it doesn't fucking matter because they have final push and the Reds got last stand.
I don't think they should push up though, because that's just gonna get them wiped.
Well, what the idea is to keep them from getting on point by pushing ahead. But I think if the
They're not
Rebs,
gonna keep them off though. They're
Yeah,
simply not
but-
no, the Rebs are gonna win that fight.
They
Actually,
honestly
they
just gave the
oh,
CSA
shit.
a chance to win the game. They
Nah,
just
that's
gave
still
them a
a
chance.
final stand. Last push is tough for the
Honestly,
Union
if they
now
wipe
here.
them on
Or,
point now,
Rebs.
they can hold them off for 1 minute if they just wipe them on point.
Yeah,
They really
push-
could because they're going in with nothing, no loads, nothing over here. They're going clubs only. The 79th.
CSA can hold this because Union's getting like
CSA
trickling
wins.
reinforcements one by one.
Pushing
Maybe
past
if
the
they had a bit
point
more
makes
morale.
sense.
It wins just because Union pushes
If the
like that.
CSA had hit last stand now, I would agree with you. But I think final push is just too powerful.
No. Like, look at this. They're gonna shoot them as they come in. Like, they honestly could do it.
Yeah,
We'll see what
all,
happens.
all the CSA on point are the last ones that are there. They gotta
Oh,
hold
the
for a minute.
CSA shooting in that fence line, coming back to blind
Scoring's
them,
getting
though.
stabbed in the back by tuberculosis from HL.
That's a heck of a thing to get
CSA's
stabbed
not
by.
consolidated. CSA's
The
not
59th
consolidated.
bulldozing their way into the point here.
Yeah, the only reason they
Not
really
successfully
got that
though.
far, the only reason they really got that far though is because CSA is not consolidated at all.
Yeah,
where
but here's the
Regiment
problem:
come
is
into
the rest of
play,
the
like-
Union coming in the point now. This final push by the Union here is really all they've got, and I think they're going to be able to do it here with this last
I-
group here.
I
Yeah,
'cause
agree.
it's-
they're gonna do it just because CSA did not consolidate at the end.
yeah. They CSA lost their way a little bit towards the end of that match there, but
I think it's
if
also
they
I think it's part the regiments trying to stay with their regiment, and you can't really do that on last stand. Like pop
Union
mode.
will yeah,
Pop
no,
mode
Union
should
will
be
win this.
activated at that.
Already missing again here actually.
Another
I
extremely
think
close
they,
round.
Indeed.
No, if the Rebs had maintained braking for just a little bit longer, as in, don't mean to flame you, but Archer's Brigade, stop telling you guys to crouch, because if you guys weren't crouching, you would have, I think, lasted a little bit longer. And once again, you just needed to last 20
I
more
also think
seconds.
it's just the fact that CSA did not consolidate at the end. Like they just let the 59
Exactly. Yeah. 59th bulldozed through one group, and then 15th Wisconsin came in from the back and cleared it. So.
Red, do you have any other thoughts for this round?
Fun round to watch. Union did well, better this match than the last match for sure. I saw a lot of good moves. Shout out to 59th, 59ny.org. Hit a couple good flanks there. But I think Rebs, once again, had the advantage of shooting. They just hit better shots overall, and I think that's partially why it was so close as it was. And the Rebs, once again, you guys did great. You lost your way a little bit towards the end of that of both maps, honestly. Once you got down to breaking, you guys kind of lost the thing that you were doing good. But either way, everyone played really well. It was a lot of fun to watch, and that was really entertaining.
Lucian, your thoughts for this round?
Honestly, I am positively surprised that Union won because I feel they had the right mentality. They just didn't really have the right, how to say it. They didn't really put the execution in for the plan. Also, if you look at the casualties, they were completely horrendous for the Union. Like, they really faltered in that round, and I'm kind of surprised they won that because it really came down, I feel like, to just small mistakes that I feel could easily be fixed by the CSA.
I'm gonna put it this way. I just thought of this. If the Union were defending, or if the Union were playing on a map that was a little bit more balanced for either of those maps, the Union would have lost. I think Union owes the wins to the maps they played. As tough as that might sound, I think that's it.
Yeah. So with
Because these,
Sorry.
yeah.
Well, hey, I
Sorry.
mean,
No, you're good. You're good.
Union this week is going 6-0, so that's nice to see.
dang.
Yeah, both 59th IB, 9th Corps. I don't believe 79. No, not 79. Basically all the Union units, except for 79.
Right on.
Yeah. So with that being said, thank you, Lucian, for letting us broadcast this event. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, share, subscribe for more. Go to our Patreon in the description. You can get behind the scenes videos and videos before everybody else. And with that being said, we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good night, everyone.
59ny.org. 59ny.org. Also, I love his Patreon.